Yeah, it's been amazing. Just the time here in Houston, being able to interact with such great people, such great fans. Like you said, when we go out and if we crash a wedding or if we go out and hang in the community with our fans, it might make their day, but it makes our day. It makes us feel good to feel that support and love from them. We love them, and we love this city. We love this community, and if we have a season this year, we hope to bring home another World Series championship for them.
Hi, I'm Patty Smith with the Harris County Houston Sports Authority, and welcome to this week's edition of Queued Up. The queue, as always, for quarantine, and we are about 4 to 5 weeks in because this is episode number 4. We've got Alex Bregman queued up tonight, and let me tell you, it is going to be a fun one because we have a surprise guest that drops in. I'm not going to tell you who, but you may have seen it out on social media. Now, if you've been part of this for the last 4 or 5 weeks or so, you've seen some great conversations with Jeff Bagwell, Roger Clemens, Whitney Merciless, and tonight is no exception. And at the end of this show, of course, for those of you that have sent in your videos with our partnership with the Outlaws of what you're doing at home and gaming together, we're going to show you those at the end of the episode. But right now, it's Alex Bregman. He's been with the Astros for 5 seasons. He's an all-star. He's a Gold Glove winner, a Silver Slugger winner, a World Series winner, a gold medal winner. He is all that and much more. He's doing great things in the community, especially with the Houston Food Bank, and he is right now queued up. All right, Alex Bregman queued up and in the house. Alex, thanks so much for joining us tonight. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing queued up there at home.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. So this has been a tough time for everybody, and my fiance and I have really just thought about doing our small part in helping out in the community here in Houston. So we decided that we couldn't see kids go without meals, and that's what we wanted to focus on. So we launched our Feed Hugh campaign about a week and a half ago, and we're close to $1.3 million now raised in about a week and a half. So hopefully we can get to 2 by the end of this week. And by getting to $2 million, that means 6 million meals for kids that would normally get them through the school system that they're not receiving them right now.
Well, I mean, just awesome stuff. And I want to talk more about that here in just a second. What kind of on a day-to-day basis, how's this affected you personally? What are you doing every day with your time and kind of just being trapped in your house for all this time?
Yeah, so normally we're used to playing baseball right now. I don't think the last time I haven't been playing baseball right now was I think 4 years old. So it's been definitely an adjustment period. And I think what we do, how our day starts, is we go work out in the mornings in a gym that one of my buddies actually set up in spring training when he saw this coming. And he was worried that we weren't going to be able to train, so we went home, set up a gym in our house in the garage, and we've been working out together in the morning. And then after that, we've been working on this campaign. That's pretty much our day. That's what we've been doing. We've been making some fun TikTok videos, keeping the mood light. Reagan's been cooking some interesting recipes that all of them are delicious. And yeah, that's what we've been doing.
So the whole, first you set your goal for $1 million with the food bank, which obviously, you're front and center. You're not just trying to raise money, but you're out there doing it. You're packing the boxes, you're delivering. What was the genesis of that, and why was that initiative important to you?
Yeah, well, I first off, Reagan and I couldn't sit still and just see kids miss meals. Like that didn't sit right with us. So we wanted to go to the food bank and we wanted to start this initiative. And then we also wanted to be hands-on with it. We went to the food bank, we packaged a bunch of meal kits for a few hours the first day. And after that, we wanted to actually hand the food to the people, because I feel like it just hit home differently when we were handing them the food, and it motivated us to try and make this bigger and bigger and help more people. And we went out last Saturday and tried to give out as much food as possible, and there was still a line of 150 cars when we left. And Reagan was like, we got to go to McDonald's and get a little bit more food, and we got to feed all these cars. We won't have enough. Normally the meal kits we were handing out have enough food for a full week, but we at least could provide a few meals with just running to McDonald's real quick for these families. And it's just it really touches your heart seeing them and being there, and it makes you want to work even harder to make sure that everyone that nobody misses a meal.
Reagan, of course, your fiance, and I won't let that go. I'll talk to you about that a little bit later on. So, with this, you've got some incredible partners that have stepped up. The Astros have gotten behind this. Mattress Mac, Paul Wall, you've teamed up with. Talk a little bit about the help you're getting, the support you're getting, and really, does it even amaze you how much people step up in these times of need?
Yeah, it's really inspiring. This community is just, when adversity strikes and adversity happens, we don't think about ourselves. We think about other people, and that's what makes this community here in Houston so special. How it started was Reagan and I donated $100,000, and then Mattress Mac immediately matched it, and then numerous families from around Houston have stepped up and helped out as well. Just today. Actually, a few minutes ago, Reagan and I went outside to check the mail, and our 7-year-old neighbor, Griffin, came by and he dropped something in our mailbox, and it was all of his coins and $1 bills and a $20 bill from his piggy bank, and he had put together about $50 to give to the food bank to do his small part. And it's unbelievable just how people in Houston rally around one another.
Wow, amazing. And I think we've got it going on the bottom of the screen right now on our ticker, but how can people get involved? I think it's text Food Hue to 41444. Is that right?
Text Feed Hue, yeah, FEEDHOU to 41444, and it'll send you the directions on how to donate. Honestly, $1 makes a difference. If you donate $1, it's 3 meals for families who need it. And I think we have over 1,500 donors now at this point, which is just incredible. And hopefully we can continue to raise that number up and make sure that nobody misses a meal.
How'd you connect with Paul Wall on this?
Yeah, so Paul and I have been friends for, I want to say 3 years now, 3 or 4 years since I got to Houston. He's just been an incredible friend throughout my time here. And anytime there's any cause, whether it's for my charity with autism or helping the people here in Houston, Paul always wants to help and always wants to step up. And he's been doing just such an unbelievable job bringing awareness to this, whether it's going on different radio stations around Houston and talking about the cause, or also he made a whole album about this, and it's called Feed Hue. So it's really cool to see him step up, and thankful for our friendship, and also thankful for the work that he's doing for Houston, the community that means so much to him.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it always seems that athletes want to be rappers and rock stars, and rappers and rock stars want to be athletes. So it's fun to see the two come together. It seems like it happens a lot.
Yeah, it does. And I've been over there to the studio with him. I'm not very good. And one time I'm going to have to take him to the batting cage and have him come swing the bat.
Both would be fun to see, honestly. So outside of all of this, what, from a baseball standpoint, how either physically or mentally, what are you doing to stay in shape, and is it difficult, and kind of just your thoughts on getting back and staying in the groove?
Yeah. So it's similar to the off season a little bit with the training. But then again, at any moment you can be told, hey, we're going to start the season, we're going to go play. So you have to stay ready. So what I've been doing is doing the same kind of workouts, the same kind of lifts that I would be doing during the off season, and then doing my running in the street by my house. So we've been doing our sprint work, we've been doing our gym work, and then also we've been throwing in the street, just trying to play as much long toss as possible. We got to take our breaks to let the cars go by. It's been fun. It's been fun. What'd you say?
Like when you were a kid, car, you got to move all the equipment out of the street, right?
Oh yeah. It's just like when you're growing up and you're playing stickball in the street with all your buddies. Car passes by, people are riding bikes by. It's actually been amazing to see how many people here in Houston are staying active during this time. Everyone's out of their house, walking around, running. Of course, keeping their social distance, but getting their fitness in during this time.
So you hear all the different scenarios of what happens with the season. I mean, now it's canceled basically through May up to this point, but you hear the different things about the spring training, or how many days it's going to take, or playing in Arizona, playing in Florida, playing to empty stadiums. what are the latest updates from you as an insider, someone who's, getting the information firsthand, and how do you foresee it playing out, and kind of the, weirdness of that if it does come to playing to an empty stadium?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a different year, and like we've been talking about before, the most important thing I think during this time is helping people. But when it comes to baseball and where we're going to play, there's nothing set in stone yet. They have numerous ideas of whether it be Arizona and Florida, or Arizona, Texas, and Florida. And then there's also the idea of playing in our own stadiums in front of no fans, which kind of stinks for us, because that's why we play the game. We love playing in front of the great fans here in Houston. But whatever happens, I just hope everyone stays safe and healthy. And I know our team is staying completely ready during this time. I know a lot of the guys have been training, working out, and I think honestly it'd probably take about 1.5 weeks to ramp up for hitters, but it would probably take 3 to 4 for pitchers to ramp up.
We just got Zoom bombed. Look who just dropped in.
Hey, Paul.
What it do?
Paul House. What's up, people's champ?
What's going down? I had to shout out, say what's up. What's going on?
How you doing, bro?
I'm good, man. Hey, Alex, man, thank you, man. You know the city love you, man. Thank you for everything you do, man.
Oh, everyone loves you, man. You're the best. You've been helping out so much with everything we've been doing, and helping raise awareness and money for helping save, getting people a lot of meals. So we appreciate it.
Hey, I was working on my split finger, but it wasn't going too good. So I figured, hey, let's work on the charity a little bit more instead of my my split finger.
So,
I
Paul,
love it.
we were just sitting here talking about you and really kind of what you and Alex have been doing with the food bank. First of all, great stuff. We love to see you guys partnering together. And, I was asking Alex about, what is it about rappers and rock stars versus athletes? It's like rappers always want to be athletes. The athletes want to be rappers. And here you guys are friends, and really have come together for some great stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I wonder, I always wonder what the difference is between being Alex's friend and his teammate, because his passion and drive is just, so fierce, you know what I'm saying? But he always looks like he's having fun out there, you know what I'm saying? And for sure, all the musicians, all are deep down athletes of some kind, some type of way. And you see that, just like you said, with a lot of athletes, you know what I'm saying? I keep trying to, encourage Bregman to Alex to get in that drop a mixtape, you know what I'm saying? He need to drop a rap out, because my boy definitely has some bars. But of course he's focused on baseball, other stuff like that. But hey, we gonna say maybe one day when he retires, you're gonna see him with a mixtape. So
you never know.
You got some bars, is that true?
I don't know. We've been in there a few times. Just practicing. We're waiting until after the baseball career's over to start any of that.
Yeah.
But before then, I'm gonna get Paul in the cage and check out his swing.
Yeah, man, I'll probably set the record for most strikeouts in a day. Most muscles pulled by a swing and a miss.
So obviously,
I'll tell you this. Paul and I actually worked out together a few off seasons. 2 off seasons ago, we were working out together, and he gets after it. I love it.
Yeah. Well,
I might be throwing up in the corner, but
we can't see a sample of that right now. First of all, Paul won't sit still. He's all over his virtual background there. But, we can't see you swinging. But Alex, I mean, you've been in the studio together. Can you give us any kind of sampling of a little duet, or bust a little rhyme for us?
We don't have one. We don't have one made, but we might make one, like a little one song for Feed Hugh together. We never know.
Yeah, a food bank. We're gonna put together a food bank song.
Hold still, Paul. Hold still.
I'm trying to get the lighting right. So my grill will show just right.
So we usually play when I'm doing these queued up episodes. So far, this is the 3rd one I've done. I've done one with Jeff Bagwell. My 4th one. I've done one with Roger Clemens. I've done one with Whitney Merciless. And at the end, we have this little game that it's called Q19. I kind of ask, 19 quick questions from whoever the athlete is. But we've never had anybody actually Zoom bomb our call before. So I want to twist it up a little bit. And you know the little thing that everybody does on TikTok where it's like you ask the question and you point to which person it is? I'm
Yep.
going to with you guys instead of at the end with you, Alex. Is that cool?
Sounds good.
Okay. So the way you're positioned here now is Alex, you're on top, and Paul, you're on the bottom. So I'm going to ask the question. Alex, if you think it's Paul, you've got to point down or point at yourself. And Paul, if you think it's Alex, point up or point at yourself. Okay?
Okay.
All right. You ready? Okay.
Yeah, right.
If you guys are out in public, which one is likely to get recognized more?
Paul.
Okay.
I probably say me, but it's crazy to say that because people recognize my face on my grill, but then when it's like, hey, that's Alex, it's like, oh, then they go crazy when they see Alex, but they'll recognize me and be like, oh, that's Paul Wall. Then they'll recognize Alex and be like, oh,
So you're the
numbers by the numbers. I say I might get facial recognition more.
You're the attention getter, and he closes the deal. All right, who's got more shoes? Okay. Who's got, well, the question was going to be who's got more bling, but who's got the best bling?
He got the World Series ring. That's way better than anything I got.
I don't know. Paul's got his own jewelry store, so
yeah, I kind of can cheat on that one because I got my own jewelry store. But I don't know that ring though. That's a nice piece of jewelry.
That is, it's nice.
All right, who's the better dancer? Paul is.
Oh
no,
yeah,
no,
his wife teaches a dance class. She's the best. So he's got inside help.
Yeah, but you know me, I'm like nervous to dance in public. You know what I'm saying? I'm too nervous.
We were doing the Drake dance at the food bank, and Paul started it, and he's like, "No, I'm done. I can't do it."
Well, I've seen
Once I saw more than one person looking, I had to stop.
you and Ray doing all kinds of dances on TikTok. So, I mean, I don't know if you're any good or not, but you like to do it.
Oh, it's fun.
All right. Who would be most successful doing the other person's job? Now you both think that. So clearly, Paul, you think you can go hit the 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and Alex, you think you can rap.
No, I'm pointing up to Alex.
Well, I lost your finger there. Okay, so
I'm pointing up to Alex.
Okay.
I definitely can. That's definitely Alex. He can do my job way better than I can do his.
All right, and that one we're eagerly waiting for a sample of that. Who spends the most money? Alex.
Is that what Paul said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money on?
My brother and sister's tuition.
They're
expensive.
Education.
I know he just got that new house too, so you got me beat.
Oh yeah, I actually just moved, so this year, but maybe in the future, I'm toning it down.
All right, just a couple more. Who would make the better president of the United States?
Paul, for sure.
Paul says you.
I don't know about that.
I'm too easily corrupted. I might not pass the drug test. No, I'm just playing. Nah, I don't know. I'd say Alex. I guess we say each other. I'd say Alex for sure.
Yeah, you can't be president, Paul, because you're too honest. You've already said yeah. All right, who's more likely to go swimming with sharks?
Paul, for sure. I am not getting in that water.
He says you.
I think both of us, neither of us.
Yeah. I don't want to be on the blooper reel. They're getting ate by a shark.
You guys boxing ring together. Who's going to win that fight?
Paul. I've never thrown a punch in my life.
But you're an athlete. You got stamina and all that kind of stuff. No way. I'll swing and miss twice and be breathing out of shape. and I know you didn't been hit by a pitch. That's probably harder than I can hit. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I did get hit in the head last year. That didn't feel good.
Well, Paul, we certainly appreciate you stopping in here. And I mean, thank you so much for partnering with this guy and all you guys are doing for the food bank. I mean, is there anything that you want to throw out there and talking about what you guys are doing and, maybe shout out to the people?
Yeah, it's just such a great cause. All of us knowing, how important our children, our youth are to our community and to our future just as a society, and knowing how important these meals actually are. When you're at the food bank and you're actually in there putting the meals together, or when you really kind of put in a perspective that each meal is going to a child that is actually would have perhaps gone hungry without. So it's very meaningful. It's a great cause. The food bank, they do a great job year round, but especially in times like this. So it's and being that I've been on the receiving end and the giving end, throughout my life of, needing help and giving help. So this is a time where some of us need it, some of us can give it. So if you can give it, this is definitely something encouraged, and it's a great cause. Thank you, Alex, for doing this too. Hey, Patty, good to see you, Patty.
All right, you too. Thanks so much for stopping in.
Yeah, like Paul said, it's just any dollar helps, and if you're able to help and help out, it's a great cause, and you're helping people.
And there's another guy who wants to help out a little bit. Cullen Gillespie, fullback for the Houston Texans. He has partnered with Ogre Energy, and he wants to donate $1,000 to help you guys out. To help you, Alex, I want to play this for you.
Thanks, Patty and Alex. I appreciate you all having me on. I'm a Houston native, so I care deeply about the local community, which is why I partner with Energy Ogre, an energy company that helps Texans manage their electricity so that they're never overpaying. On behalf of myself and Energy Ogre, we'd like to make a donation, Alex, to your campaign with the Houston Food Bank. It means a lot what you're doing to this community in the wake of COVID-19. Y'all stay safe out there.
Pretty cool stuff.
That's amazing. Thank y'all so much, and that is just incredible. And that's 3,000 meals that they just donated for kids, and I can't thank them enough. And everyone in Houston for all the support during this tough time. We're trying to help out as many people as we can, and they're a great example of helping out.
When you first got here, obviously, so highly touted as a shortstop, and you went to LSU, you were shortstop. I think you played shortstop all your life. And then now here you are, you make your opening day debut with the Astros at third base. What do you consider yourself now? Are you always kind of as a shortstop? I was as well growing up. Do you think yourself that way? Are you third baseman now? And how difficult was that transition for you?
It wasn't too difficult because I had great people around me helping out. Great coaches, helping that transition be easier. And now I feel more comfortable at third than any other position on the field. But like you said, when I first got called up, end of 2016, beginning of 2017, it was a little bit difficult, but I had great coaches that helped me out and made it a smooth transition.
So, it hasn't taken you long. I mean, you've been in the league for what, is this your fifth season? Going into
yeah.
Fifth season. And already a two-time All-Star, an All-Star MVP, a World Series champion, a Silver Slugger. I mean, all these accolades so quick. What are you most proud of, or what stands out for you the most, or give us some of the highlights or the most memorable memories for you?
My greatest memories, honestly, are just the moments shared with great teammates and great coaches. Just being there for one another, going through the ups, the downs, all of it. When I got called up to the big leagues, went 1 for 36 and had a ton of great teammates, great support throughout the whole thing. I mean, I went from my first game in the big leagues from standing ovations to getting booed to standing ovations and MVP chants. It was like a crazy emotional roller coaster, but I've had great people and great teammates and great support from the Houston community as well.
And that support, you see it, it's so prevalent, whether if I'm looking at your social media or, going through, I was actually going through your YouTube channel and just seeing the comments and just seeing kind of the, when you're going in and you're crashing somebody's wedding and just making their day or whatever. I mean, I'm sure that's not lost upon you, sort of the love that the fans have, not just for you, but for this team and for you guys, and because of some of the things, the World Series and what you brought to them.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Just the time here in Houston, being able to interact with such great people, such great fans. Like you said, when when we go out and if we crash a wedding or if we go out and hang in the community with our fans, it might make their day, but it makes our day. It makes us feel good to feel that support and love from them. And we love them, and we love this city. We love this community. And if we have a season this year, we hope to bring home another World Series championship for them.
And you do have, we've touched on it a couple of times already, you have a lot of fun on social media. And this is where I guess I'll go back to Reagan. Reagan, your fiance, you guys do a lot of fun stuff together on TikTok. She just, I guess, pulled that one prank on you that I thought was hysterical with she had you come crack her neck and she scared the crap out of you, but you just seem to embrace it all and seem like you are having a lot of fun with it, just not just with her, but sharing all that with your fans.
Yeah, for sure. She's got a great sense of humor, and she always is trying to pull pranks on me and stuff like that, especially during these times when there's not much to do. You have to stay in your house. And so it's been fun to be on TikTok and do dances and do funny pranks and funny videos like that. And it's been definitely great to interact with everyone. And she's been having fun with it too. We don't know when we're going to get married. We're not sure because we don't know when we'll be able to have a large gathering, but hopefully sooner rather than later.
Has this affected that? Now I'm going to go, well, before you answer that, I'll go back to your engagement, because let's go back. That was the night of the Houston Sports Awards. You were nominated for Athlete of the Year. You went on to win Athlete of the Year, and Jim Crane went up and Jose Altuve went up, accepted the award for you. And he tried to be very cool about it. And he says, Alex couldn't be here tonight, and there's something very special going on. You'll all probably hear about it tomorrow. And then, lo and behold, you got engaged the night of the Houston Sports Awards.
Yeah, so funny story about that is that we had to take Reagan's phone after that and delete Twitter off of her phone because somebody tweeted out that Jim Crane said there's a big announcement coming soon in Alex's life. So I took Reagan's phone, we deleted Twitter. It was a whole fiasco. We were panicked that she was going to find out before I actually proposed. And then it all went amazing. It was great. We rode up to the top of the mountain, and then all of her friends and family and my friends and family were there and waiting and surprised her, and it was great.
Wow. I had never heard that part of it, but that's the only way I'd expect.
You're on mute. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all?
There we go. Got you.
Okay, good. Yeah, I didn't hear that backstory, so that's pretty. Sorry about that. Actually, it was Crane's fault, not mine. But no, that's the only excuse I'll give you for not being at Sports Awards. But no, I do appreciate you've been there the last 2 years before that, you won the first year. Actually, you won Moment of the Year.
I actually have it right here in the office.
Very cool. I saw you do a little tour of your office with some of your different trophies, your awards, your memorabilia. And I think the funny thing was you went up to whatever it was that meant the most to you right up there in the corner. It was a glove of some sort. And there was your Houston Sports Award sitting right next to it.
Yep. That was awesome. And it's a great night, great event. And the Houston Sports Award, winning Athlete of the Year was insane. So we have so many great athletes in Houston, whether it's James Harden or Westbrook or J.J. Watt or DeAndre Hopkins or Deshaun Watson or Altuve, Correa, Springer, Verlander. It's just it's an amazing city to be an athlete in.
Yeah, well, congratulations to you on that one. So when you go into a season, or let's go to this specifically looking forward, do you usually set goals for yourself that what you want to accomplish that year? And if so, what are your goals this year other than just to play?
Yeah, this year is definitely different from that perspective, I guess. But I always try and set goals super high. So if I don't reach them, then it's still a good year. But yeah, I like to set lofty goals. Like when we get back, I want to hit 400. I want to hit 50 homers, but we'll see. If I don't reach that, all right, maybe 399.
Yeah, that's acceptable. Why do you wear the number 2?
Because I was drafted second, and it kind of had a little chip on my shoulder about it. It was stupid back in the day, but I just kept it, and I love it.
That little chip on your shoulder. Some people think it's a chip. Some people think it's confidence. Some people think you've got a little cocky attitude to you when it comes to, your stares or some of that stuff. What is it really to you?
What is it to me? Just having fun playing the game that I love, honestly. I feel like every single person is at this level is confident. I feel like you have to be confident in your abilities. And sometimes when you do some stupid stuff like carry your bat to first base, you regret it. But then there's some of it is just like, you know what, you're having fun playing the game that you love. And yeah, I enjoy it. I love playing baseball. I love going out there. And for me, it's all about trying to help my team and help my team win games. And that's what it comes down to. The stairs and stuff like that, it's fun for me. It's just fun. And most of the stuff is inside jokes between just me and my teammates. And it's a lot of fun.
Who is or are you the catalyst for a lot of that stuff? You know, whether it's the stuff you do in the dugouts, the bobsleds, the stairs, all that stuff that really kind of makes it fun for you guys, makes it fun for the fans to watch. Who orchestrates most of that?
I don't know. It's a combination of everybody, really. Just people coming up with ideas, and yeah, it's a combination of a bunch of people. And honestly, like sometimes I'll be like, "Hey, what should we do?" And Marisnik will be like, "Hey, bobsled," or somebody will come up with an idea, and it's a lot of fun. And we try and have fun while playing the game that we love. You know, it's a 162 game season, so it's a long season. So I feel like you have to do that to stay sane.
All right, last question. We talked a little bit about your goals for the season, but you know, as a baseball player, overall, you're still very early in your career, and from the looks of things, you're going to have a very long and successful career. Can you even pinpoint, when it's all said and done, what you would like to walk away accomplishing, or what your goals are?
My goals on the field are to try and be the best player I could possibly be, and for me, that means helping my team win. And if we win, I'll be happy. Off the field, I want to help people. I want to make a difference in our community, and in baseball communities. And that's what I've honestly, the last 6 months, that's what I've learned to be the most passionate about. Is just that's what I feel like is most important, is helping people. And that's what I really want to leave behind when I'm done playing.
All right. Awesome. Great stuff. I appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much to Alex Bregman and to Paul Wall. Definitely fun to have Paul drop in. We need to do that more often, actually. All right. The moment you've been waiting for, if you are at home and playing games and using our hashtag gaming together, sending your videos in to our partners, the Houston Outlaws. We're encouraging families, friends, anyone who's at home gaming online or board games, gaming outside, shoot a video of it, send it in, and we will show the favorite ones of the week right here on our show, and that's what we are doing right now.
Hi. We're in Texas. How do we play a game on here?
I'll play a game with you. Wait 1 second. It's loading.
Hunter! Teach me how to play a game. I want to learn. What's going on? I can't see. I don't know what to push. I can't see anybody. There's no thumbs up here.
No, I'm here. Totally nonchalant.
No, I don't care what you're doing. I need to see you. I'm not asking how you're doing. I need to see you. This is frustrating. How do I turn the video on? Oh, there it is.
All right, awesome stuff. Keep sending us those videos. That's going to do it for this week's show. We hope you enjoyed it. Remember, stay home, stop the spread, save lives. Have a great week, everyone.